Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would direct your attention to the field, we would like to extend a very special welcome to our youth soccer teams joining us today. Walking out with the teams today are the USA team, coached by Pete Ambrosi, and the Holland Recreation team, coached by Carl Gabriels. Sponsorship of the Youth Soccer Partnership is made possible through the generosity of USA Soccer. Hope College men's and women's soccer teams would like to thank them for their ongoing support. Youth teams, we thank you for attending tonight's game, and good luck in your respective seasons. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for today's men's varsity contest between the Hornets of Kalamazoo College and your Hope College Flying Dutchmen. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Kalamazoo, starting with the goalkeeper, number 0, Griffin Hamill. Number 3, Matthew Benedetti. Number 4, Robert Denerel. Number 5, Mikey Schwartz. Number 6, Antonio Pisto. Number 7, Jacob Pink. Number 8, Ryan Melger. Number 11, Nicholas Crowder. Number 14, Thomas Bryant. Number 19, Jonathan Nord. And number 23, Aiden Hurley. Kalamazoo College is coached by Lumumba Shabazz. And now here's the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Starting with the goalkeeper, a sophomore from Wadsworth, Illinois, number 22, Blair McCormick. A junior from Columbus, Ohio, number 3, James Raymond. A junior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 4, Steve Binnig. A junior from Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 5, Jordan Hooker. A junior from Powell, Ohio, number 6, Ben Hagman. A junior from Wheaton, Illinois, number 8, Sam Mason. A sophomore from Grand Haven, number 10, Isaac Brock. A freshman from Victoria, Minnesota, number 12, Connor Fowler. A senior from Vernon Hills, Illinois, number 14, David White. A junior from Bloomington, Illinois, number 21, Ryan Woodside. And a sophomore from Mason, number 26, Holden Dipple. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is Stephen Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, if you would, we ask you to please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Welcome on in, folks, to Van Andel Soccer Stadium. You are looking live at what is about to start, Hope against Kalamazoo College, here from Van Andel Stadium at Hope College. I'm Clayton Safey alongside Fermin Duran. And Fermin, what are you looking for out of this game tonight?
Hope coming in from a weekend trip in Carthage, Wisconsin. Two tough losses there. They look to start off MIAA appearance on a good note. So we'll see how we do against Kalamazoo College here. My main keys are maintain possession of the ball. This team has experience. We'll see how we do.
All right, and yeah, as you said, this is the first MIAA match of the season for both teams, so both teams with a clean slate here. Hope is 1-3 coming out of some non-conference games to start the year, and Kalamazoo is 2-1 coming off of a tie. So should be interesting here. Two teams that are looking for a clean slate. And we're underway here.
And note to start the game, Sam Albritton's out to start. Suffered a gruesome injury last weekend at Carthage. Received an elbow to the face, so he is out for the foreseeable future. It's Kalamazoo with the ball.
Kalamazoo out of their own goal. Kalamazoo trying to work into that attacking third here, but Hope is going to come back with possession of the ball. Blair McCormick in goal, looking to bring it out on a high pass. It's headed by Charlie Hooker. Jordan Hooker, excuse me.
Here's Isaac Brack with the ball, plays it off to David White, who gets stripped up and fouled. And David's a really important player for this team. He's able to maintain the ball in the middle of the field and dribble into the attacking third, which is really important because once you're able to take on one or two defenders, it opens up possibilities up in the attacking third. And good ball by James Raymond.
Raymond's one of those guys we talked about last time in the opening game against Lake Forest, who's just so consistent for this Hope team. Hope back with possession. Ben Hagman has it.
And Connor Fowler getting the start today instead of Sam Albritton, the freshman out of Minnesota.
Yes, Albritton already with a goal on the season.
And that came last week. Here's Isaac Brock.
Brock tries to play it in, but gets deflected off the head of a couple of Kalamazoo players.
Fowler tries to head it back in. Unable to do so. Kalamazoo on the counterattack. Great slide by Holden Dipple. And Holt is one of those players that's not afraid to get on the ground. He will get himself dirty if it means winning the ball for the Hope team.
That's one of those plays that doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but that's a critical play to keep the ball keep Kalamazoo from attacking into that attacking third, isn't it?
Yep. Here's David White with the ball again. Plays it off to Ben Hagman. Finds Brock on the wing. Unable to maintain the ball. It goes out of bounds. And Ben Hagman getting the start again in the midfield. That's really important for this team. Very efficient passer. Great positioning on defense as well. Raymond plays it back to McCormick. And Blair, really composed goalkeeper. Really knows how to keep his back line together. And always communicating, which is really important for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, the two goalkeepers for Hope, Blair McCormick, Stephen Wilbur, they've both played 180 minutes of game time. That's half of the time. They're kind of split in there. But
yeah, they're splitting time right now.
Yeah, and McCormick has a better save percentage right now at 84.6, which is pretty darn good.
But you want to see that competition. You always want to see who that's a great ball. And you just want to see who separates themselves.
Yeah,
because that's the person that's going to earn the job.
Iron sharpens iron. And they have
Indeed.
two really good goalkeepers right now for Hope.
Just got to look to put some things together now. Here's James Raymond, the pride of Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, he is the pride of Columbus, Ohio, especially after their Ohio State football team going down on Saturday.
Tough loss. Here's James. Plays a great ball to Hooker, who tries to head it. Controls. Unable to hit the ball correctly here.
It looked like Hooker was going to be able to handle it there for a second, but that's a tough ball.
And it looks like Kalamazoo is trying to play the counterattack early in this game. They're not as experienced as last year. Graduated a lot of important seniors. But they're always a solid team, the MIAA.
Here's Griffin Hamill with the ball in goal. He's played all 380 minutes of play for this Kalamazoo team on the year. He's the only goalie to play on the year, 70.6% save percentage for him. He's got 24 saves on the year. Pretty solid
That's
goalkeeper.
good. And that, look at this. Here's Isaac. Plays it off to David White, who cuts in, tries to combine with Samuel Mason. And Sam Mason getting the start today. Didn't start the first few games of the season. Very composed player. He's got a good dribble. And we'll see what he does today. Dipple drives it away. Plays it out on the wing. Oh. Looks for the cross, but Fowler takes care of it. He looks to Brock, who holds the ball. Contains it to Hooker.
Good effort by Crowder there for Kalamazoo, but Hope, they're showing off that dribbling ability they have.
And Isaac Brock is clearly the best dribbler in this team. There's no doubt about that. He can hold the ball.
So Hope's going to have possession here. What have you seen so far for me in terms of, you said Kalamazoo's playing a lot of counterattack. What have you seen out of Hope in the strategy they're going out with early on?
Hope is always trying to drive the ball in through the air. That's one of the strengths of this team. And they're maintaining possession. And you love to see that, because if they continue to maintain possession in the attacking third, eventually they're going to get a goal. Kalamazoo is holding back right now, trying to play the counterattack. We'll see how this game carries on, but if it continues going this way for Hope, I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to come away with a few goals here.
Ryan Melger in goal here. That one is won by Hope momentarily here. Kalamazoo comes
And there's
away
Kalamazoo
with it.
again on the counterattack. Look at James trying to shield him here. Oop. Stumbles. Kalamazoo lays it back. And controlled by Blair McCormick. You've seen that a couple times already this game. Kalamazoo trying to do the combination play. Could be a very dangerous play.
Got a whistle blown there. Kalamazoo quickly trying to get it in that attacking third. Hope comes away with it though. That's Binning. White had it there for Hope, but he lost it.
It's Kalamazoo ball here.
Bobby DeNeuro threw it in.
We have Ryan Woodside here for Hope on the counterattack. Goes for Hooker. And Kalamazoo unable to maintain the ball. And here's Connor Fowler.
And that was Ryan Melger who wasn't able to control that one. He has 2 goals on the season already. He's just a freshman, so keep an eye on him as this match progresses.
And a late whistle there by the referee. Trying to play the advantage. A dangerous spot here for Kalamazoo College. See if they can drive the ball in. It's going to be Jacob Pink here to take the set piece for Kalamazoo College. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he's not going to goal. He's going to look to cross the ball in.
Here is Jacob Pink. Crosses
They
it
did.
in.
Dangerous ball.
That
Well
was
done by
Hope.
Isaac.
Yeah, and the Hope defense was able to make a stand there. 34 minutes remaining here in this first half. Kalamazoo with a decent opportunity there, just weren't able to capitalize.
They're attacking a little more.
Yeah.
They're attacking a little bit more. Corbett tells his defense to move up. Great punt. Looking for Hooker here. Handball. Ooh. Here's David White. Smuggled here by 3 Kalamazoo defenders who come away with the ball. Held by Robert Denner.
DeNeuro has it, looking to
Monroe once again.
trying to throw it in there. That is off the head of Jacob Pink. Ball kicked up way in the air there by Fowler.
Another set piece for Hope College here, James Raymond. And he takes most of the set pieces for this team. He's going to look to drive the ball in here. See if we can get a head on it. Look for Jordan Hooker. Here's Fowler. He's going to play the ball in. That's a dangerous ball for Hooker. And driven away by Kalamazoo College. And that's what I'd like to see. That's a great ball.
Yeah, and James Raymond, what do you think he saw there by deciding to just pass it to Fowler?
That was the right decision.
Yeah, he had nobody on him over there and was able to get a clean look at that cross.
And a lot closer to goal, which is what you want. Mason here on the corner, headed away by Kalamazoo. Hope is attacking a lot this game. You really like to see that.
Hope that was their 13th corner kick on the year. This will be number 14 at 12 coming into the game.
Very dangerous ball there by James Raymond, who's very good at taking those set pieces and corner kicks. Hagman lays it back to Fowler. Looks for Mason in the middle.
Referee got in the way a little bit there. Kalamazoo trying to play it in. And that one going to be corralled by Blair McCormick.
And I wonder if they'll split time today, too. Maybe Wilbur gets the second half today.
Yeah, and it's what they've done the entire season, trying to find that guy that's going to be able to take them the rest of the season playing the entire game. But it's not bad to have two guys back there. You never know what could happen, and you got a guy ready to go.
And as you said, iron sharpens iron. Pretty decent crowd here drawn by the Hope men's soccer team.
Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm around this program.
They want to win. It's time. It really is. Hagman once again on the tackle.
Hagman there might have been a little bit of a flop like Kalamazoo based on how Hagman reacted.
He's a solid player in the midfield. You can't stress that enough. He really does man that midfield for Hope.
This is Nick Crowder looking to put the ball in play.
Shorts. Back to Crowder.
This is actually Jonathan Nord with it now. Back to Nord. Skies one. It's DeNuro in there. McCormick breaks it up. And that's going to be a corner kick
For Kalamazoo.
here for Kalamazoo. This is their 14th corner kick on the season, 13 coming into this match. Kalamazoo looking to get a shot
And
on goal here.
And two teams with good programs. Not the start of the season they would have liked.
Yeah, both teams are excited to start MIAA play, coming out of some struggling in the non-conference. Ball's going to go back, be a goal kick.
And a dangerous cross there by Kalamazoo. Here's Raymond. Picks his head up. Looks wide to Mason. Plays it back to Ryan Woodside. Unable to maintain possession. Regained by Binning. Looks long to Brock. And taken once again by Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo is looking to control the ball more in the midfield. Seen that the past few minutes here.
A little bit of contact there broken up. Ben Hagman involved for the Dutchman.
Great turn there by David White. Errant pass by Connor Fowler. And Kalamazoo here looking to attack.
White is able to come away with it. This is Fowler.
Brock wide to Sam Mason. Who looks middle to Ryan Woodside, but doesn't get the pass he would have liked. And Kalamazoo here once again with possession of the ball. And Kalamazoo is doing a better job of possessing the ball these past few minutes. Hagman picks his head up. And the Hope College ball. Connor Fowler. Sneakily trying to get ahead here at the play.
Yeah, always trying to get an edge there.
Once again, ordered by the referee to step back. Brock tries to flick it. Hagman unable to win that ball. And here's Kalamazoo in the counterattack, but James Raymond quickly recovers the ball for Hope College. And here's Blair McCormick once again.
It's a good play and a good hustle by James Raymond.
Back to Raymond, who's unable to control it. And
Yep.
you want to continue to see possession in the midfield for Hope. That's a major key to this game. If the midfield's able to maintain possession and look to their wingers to make the crosses, there's going to be some goals, to say the least. White controls the ball in the midfield, lays it off to Hooker, who picks his head up and looks wide to Mason. Mason trying to cut inside, and taken away by Kalamazoo for a Kalamazoo College throw-in. And Clayton, what do you see so far? Foul, excuse me, not a throw-in.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with your assessment that Hope is trying to keep possession of the ball, but you got to give Kalamazoo a lot of credit in the way that they've possessed it, especially as of late. Hope started out really aggressive, but Kalamazoo is doing their fair share, getting the ball into that attacking third and trying to put themselves in a position to score.
And look at Hagman. Upset here at that call. Very physical player, always involved, always trying to tackle and win the ball.
Isn't that how you have to be as a midfielder?
As a central defensive midfielder, yes, absolutely. As a midfielder in general. And here's Pink once again trying to cross this ball in for Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo knocking on the door a little bit more as of late.
Yeah, they've had some opportunities. They're trying to get it in the box there and hopefully make something happen.
Here's player McCormick playing the ball up. Hagman wins the header. Another flick by Isaac Brock. Little bit of pinball right there.
Yeah, and like you said, Ben Hagman kind of always involved with any of that physical play. He ends up hitting the turf there. Hope comes away with it nonetheless.
Benning plays a great ball to Mason, who's unable to play the cross in. Handled by Kalamazoo. Here's Ryan Woodside. Unable to get into the box. And here's a dangerous ball picked up by Blair McCormick. It looked like it was going wide a little bit more. Here's Dipple. Looks up, plays a ball to Mason. Controlled by Hooker. But looks wide to David White. Handled by Kalamazoo. Dipple tries to play it back in. Brock controls it. This is dangerous. Brock able to get another corner kick for the Hope team. Isaac Brock is a very dangerous player on the wing.
We have some substitutions coming in here for Hope College. Dalton Brusso in there. Devin Butler and Christian Dalt all checking in to this match, making their first appearance here.
And Christian Dalt, a goal waiting to happen for Hope College. Already has a couple goals in the season.
Yep, he's leading goal scorer for Hope. So far on the year, Hope scored 1 goal per game in their 4 opening matches. 2 for him. Sam Albritton has got on the board as well as Jordan Hooker. So Dalt can be dangerous in there. He's going to look to score. He's aggressive.
And he's always looking to shoot. Always. Here's Griffin Hamill. Kalamazoo. Hagman unable to win the header. Here's Kalamazoo in the attack.
This is Melgar, the freshman. Hurley brought it in there.
Trying to get the call there.
Broken up. We do have a whistle. It's going to go the other way. Hope College going to have possession. It looked like Aiden Hurley kind of went in there a little bit out of control.
Looking to get the penalty.
Yeah, trying to get some contact, trying to draw a whistle. There was a whistle, but Hope's going to have possession here. Raymond with it. This one chased down and played by Christian Dalt. And Dalt just kind of lost control as well. Looked like he comes up wobbling a little bit. Might have got banged up there for a second.
Dalt trying to flick the ball, but there was no one there. Here's Hagman, who looks to Butler out wide. To Dalton Brusso. And Dalton Brusso, really skillful player there in the midfield. He's a jack of all trades. He can play any position on the field.
And what do you think the strategy was bringing in that trio of Dalt, Brusso, and Butler? Or is that just a routine substitution for this Hope team?
They changed the lineup a lot. So I can't say it's a routine substitution, but they're trying to add some speed on the wing here with Devin Butler. And more aggressiveness up top with Christian Dalt.
Hope trying to break the tie. 0-0 match here. We're approaching 19 minutes left to play in this first half of action. No score. Substitution here for Kalamazoo.
Daniel Kin. Excuse me, Chin. Subbed on here for Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant, the center of the Los Angeles Lakers. Same name. Here's Devin Butler looking across the ball to Dalt, who gets a good head on it, and it gets the crossbar. And what a great ball by Devin Butler.
And that's a great opportunity. It started with Butler. Dalt almost was able to put that thing in the back of the net.
And Dalt had a couple header goals last year, so he's not afraid to get a head on the ball. Very good.
And a good job stopping that by Griffin Hamill. You can't say enough about him. 70.6% save percentage so far on the season. That number will certainly increase after that save.
Did he get a hand on that? I thought I just hit the crossbar. I could be wrong.
I thought he might have.
Here's Brusso in the middle. Very shifty and skillful. Looks to combine with Dalt, who can't control the ball. Here's Fowler. Back to Brusso, who heads it wide to Devin Butler. Chin able to win the ball. Here's Kalamazoo. Hagman gets on the ground. Unable to win the ball.
Hurley ends up on the ground once again, a little bit out of control.
Physical game so far.
Crowder plays it in. Butler with it. Back to Hagman.
Hagman lost his shin guard. Did you see that?
I did. Thought that might have been a cell phone down there on the field.
Here's Kalamazoo and the Hope attacking third. He looks wide. Tries to cross the ball in, but Dipple controls it. Kalamazoo regains possession here. Trying to cross the ball in. Gets a head on it, but McCormick handles it without a problem. That might not have been a shin guard. I don't know what that was. Here's Dipple. Looks to Brusso. Wide to Dalt. can't get it to Devin Butler.
Yeah, Dalt just not able to corral that from Prusso there.
Fairly even game here. Both teams knocking on the door. Hope has definitely been closer on the crossbar attempt by hitting the crossbar on the header attempt by Christian Dalt.
And both teams trying to break this tie and try to open this thing up, especially going into halftime. 15 minutes, 20
Great tackle
seconds
by
remaining.
James Raymond. Hagman unable to complete the pass. Kalamazoo controls in the midfield.
Hurley looking for a shot there, way wide left. Gonna go back to McCormick.
And both teams with only one shot on goal so far. Here's McCormick. Drives the ball up. Kalamazoo controls it. Kalamazoo continues to attack. They get the corner kick. Number 15 on the year for the Kalamazoo College team here.
Corner kick coming. Headed up there, that was Butler.
Chin looking wide here, but unable to complete the pass. Jack Veld coming in here for Ben Hagman, and it looks like he's going to play some center defensive midfielder. You've seen Jack play multiple positions this year. Started the first game at right back, I believe. And now we see him on the midfield. We'll see what he can do here.
13 minutes remaining in this half. 0-0 match between Hope and Kalamazoo.
And Colin Bennett warming up on the Hope sideline, ready to come in. Another spark off the bench for the Hope men's team. And here's Christian Dalton, the attacking third.
Dalt trying to make that move there. Wasn't able to capitalize.
And a missed call here by the referee, corrected by the central referee. And it'll be a Hope College ball. Colin Bennett coming in for Isaac Brock. Let's see if he can make an impact here. Colin Bennett, a junior out of Holland Christian High School from Holland, Michigan.
Griffin Hamill, the goalkeeper, to play it out of his own goal. Hamill skies one.
Brucer here looks wide to Woodside. And offsides. A little bit earlier on that pass. Would have been a good opportunity. Jonathan Nord here. Oh, they're going to have Griffin Hamill take it. Hamill looks up. Plays the ball wide to Mickey Schwartz. Unable to complete the pass. Fowler involved in that play. Wide to Melger. Who lays it to Bryant, who cuts in.
Hurley with the cross there. Broken up by that Dutchman defense.
And Aiden Hurley, very involved in this game. He's looked to shoot a couple times. Bryant with the skill. Veld wins it again for Hope College.
Good block there by Melger. He's that freshman. Kalamazoo gets it back.
Bennett clears it out, and Kalamazoo gets it back. And here's Woodside, who looks wide to Butler. Trying to look for Bennett there. Unable to complete the pass. Here's Woodside once again. He looks back to Bennett, who picks his head up. Drives a long ball, looking for Brusso. Veld controls and looks wide for Butler. Butler corralled by three defenders, unable to complete the pass to Veld. And Jack Veld, a very smart player. You see him making a run right there. Fortunately, he fell down.
And he came in for Ben Hagman.
Raymond plays it back to McCormick. Looking for Dipple in the middle. Dipple dribbling the ball up. Able to draw the call. You don't really see that out of a center back. Usually they try to pass the ball a lot quicker than that. That was
And we do have a
rather risky.
Kalamazoo player
On the ground here.
down on the ground. I believe that's number 6, Antonio Pisto.
Here's Veld. Holds the ball. Looks for Dalt. Back to Fowler. Who looks for Brusso. Brusso with the skill. And cleared away by Kalamazoo. Butler looks for Dalt. Won by Ryan Woodside.
A good job by Kalamazoo there, just shielding away Hope and getting it back into their possession. Another substitution.
And Hamill has a leg. He got the ball past half field. Here's McCormick. Looks for Butler here. Over the head of Butler. Brusso comes away with it. Great skill. Lays it off to Butler, who looks for Dalt. Dalt stutters, looks wide for Brusso, who cuts in. Brusso maintaining with the ball. Back to Dalt. Combines with Brusso, who looks to shoot. And you like to see that. That's a good effort.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity. Wasn't able to get it clean off his foot there, but still a shot that has a chance of going near that goal. 6.5 minutes to play in this first half. This match between Hope and Kalamazoo, 0-0 is the score. sports.
Chin looks for Hurley. Unable to keep the ball in bounds.
And Hope has certainly had some opportunities. They're keeping on their attacking half of the field. In about the last 5 minutes, they just haven't been able to capitalize. They've had some opportunities. We'll see if they can here as we go into halftime. They're getting all the looks here as of late.
Shielded here by Holden Dipple and another throw-in for Connor Fowler, the freshman from Minnesota. And the only freshman to start today for the Hope men's team. Butler looks for Dalt. Can't complete the pass to Dalton Brusso. 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Mean Durant here alongside Clayton Safey, bringing you another Hope College men's soccer game. Woodside looks wide to James Raymond, who controls. Plays a dangerous ball with his right foot, but corralled by Griffin Hamill.
It's another long one there by Hamill. Can't say enough about his leg back there in goal.
You can see the speed there by Colin Bennett. He's a very quick player.
Yeah, he was able to make that run there.
And keep the ball in bounds, but unable to continue his run. Griffin Hamill here. Once again, another goal kick for Kalamazoo College. Hamill looking wide this time. Miscommunication here by the whole back line. And Veld wins the ball, but unable to keep it in bounds. Kalamazoo College ball.
This is Kalamazoo's opportunity. There's not going to be that many opportunities left in this half for either team. Let's see if one team can't put one in here to kind of stun the other team going into halftime and what it is expected to be a 0-0 game going into half at this point. But a goal here could go a long way for either team.
Oh, a goal before halftime would be crucial for either team. It really berates the confidence of the other team if they're going down losing at halftime.
Yeah, and it can be demoralizing playing a half like this. Both teams playing sound soccer, but
Bennett with a great skill here, looking wide to Butler. Looked to be a handball, but Butler comes away with it. Looks wide to Fowler. Played up once again by Kalamazoo. Dipple closed in quickly, looks wide to Butler. Cannot maintain the ball. Here's Kalamazoo College once again. Really did a flip there.
Two minutes remaining in this half. Kalamazoo with it on that far side. Not able to keep control.
Dipple looks wide to Raymond. Plays with Woodside out wide and back to Holden Dipple, who looks up, drives the ball up the field, trying to combine there with Dalton Brusso, but unable to do so. And here's Hope College once again with the ball. Choked up here by Steve Minnick. Kalamazoo looking in the counter. Here wide.
This is Meshke.
Crosses in.
Wide of the goal there. McCormick is going to play it here. Just
And-
over 1 minute to play in this half.
And as a defender, you can't lose the ball back there. It's very dangerous.
Hope trying to get something going here under a minute. Now back to Kalamazoo.
Oh, what a great ball.
Meshke on the run.
Fowler able to save a really important pass there, and it's going to be a Kalamazoo throw-in.
Good job by Hope getting it out of the box.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
About 5 seconds left to play here. Hope just going to clear it out. Here's Dalt. And he will take it into half here at Van Andel Stadium. Clayton Safey alongside Fermin Duran in a 0-0 match at half between Hope and Kalamazoo. Stick with us for the second half. We'll be back in just 15 minutes.
should be. All the cameras should perfectly match now.
Your future paternal.
Welcome back to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here at Hope College. I'm Clayton Safey alongside Fermin Duran. And we're ready for another half of action here between Hope and Kalamazoo. It is a 0-0 score at the half of this match. Both teams with 2 shots on goal, and both goalies with 2 saves apiece. Blair McCormick for Hope and Griffin Hamill for Kalamazoo. And we wouldn't be surprised if we get a new goalkeeper for Hope here in this second half. Fermin, what are your takeaways from that first half of action?
A lot of aggressive play on both sides. We saw Hope maintain most of the possession of the ball during the first half, like the first part of the first half, and Kalamazoo settling in the later part of the first half and starting to attack a little bit more. And we saw a very competitive game towards the end of the first half. Hopefully we see that to start the second half.
Yeah, we saw that with some of the substitutions Hope made in the middle of that first half. Christian Dult coming in, who's always aggressive, looking to score.
Hitting the crossbar.
Yeah, he had a shot on goal, hit the crossbar. And then on the other side, a couple of guys that have shots on goal, Bobby DeNearl and Aiden Hurley for Kalamazoo. All right, we're back in action here in the second half. Kalamazoo possesses.
And Blair McCormick again in goal to start the second half for Hope College.
This is the first time he's going to go into that second half play in
This year.
entire match this year.
He was the full-time starter last year.
So he's earning this second half here.
Hooker looks for Mason here and unable to complete the pass. Steve Binning, a very strong defender. Not letting
Yeah, he's not making life easy.
Bryant turn here. Chin with the nutmeg. Hurley controls the ball in the midfield for Kalamazoo and looks wide for his left back. Kalamazoo looking to attack through the wing.
They're going to stay with possession here. Going to throw it in.
Proc unable to maintain possession of the
Yeah,
ball.
good job there by Pisto for Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo with it, trying to work into that attacking third of the field.
Oh, hands up. It continues to play. You love to see that.
Meshke there. And that's going to draw, I believe, a corner kick for Kalamazoo. This is going to be Aiden Hurley taking the corner kick, trying to cross it in there, assumably. And he does. That one's headed just left of the goal there. Going to be taken out again by Blair McCormick, who had that good first half, making 2 saves.
Triple controls and looks middle to Woodside, who lays it wide to Fowler. Unable to maintain possession. David White controls. White still with the dribble. Loses it. Kalamazoo here on the counterattack. Pink drives well out the field. And he draws a call.
Kalamazoo going to have possession on this free kick.
Set piece here for Pink. He's going to look to make a dangerous cross. Plays it on the ground. Dangerous spot. What a save by Blair McCormick.
Still in play, though. McCormick comes away with it.
Excellent save by Blair.
Once
That
again.
saved a goal.
Yeah,
That was
he,
a sure
he earned
goal.
that second half coming in here after a good first half and starts out on the right foot there for Hope.
Looked like it was going to be a sure goal there for Kalamazoo. Great ball played in by Chin. After he received the pass from Robert Pink. From Jacob Pink, excuse me.
So they're going to go in the favor of Kalamazoo. Going to have it here towards midfield. Just plays it over to Pisto, who's going to cross it in. Hope,
Controls the
Hope
ball in
comes
the
away
middle.
with it, though.
Yeah. Late whistle blown here.
Gonna
He's
stay with
letting
the-
them play today. He's letting them play.
Yeah, this one going to stay with the Flying Dutchman. So far, Kalamazoo has done a good job possessing the ball coming into this second half, and that's undoubtedly been their strategy so far. They know that there's some opportunities out there to score some goals. We saw them get that shot on goal, but
Great save by Blair McCormick.
yeah, absolutely.
Dangerous ball played in here. This might be a yellow card. Cannot come close to the goalie like that. And he does. Pipple does get the yellow card here. You can never, the goalie's always protected. You can never come at him with such pace
And that's the 6th yellow card for Hope on the season.
already.
Yeah, already just in the 5th match of the season. Hope won that first match here against Lake Forest. Went on to lose 3 consecutive, trying to get back to their winning ways here to start off the MIAA season. Both teams in their first conference match.
Hickman connects with Raymond. Both from Columbus, Ohio. Fowler looked wide. To White. Looked up and can't play the ball. To Isaac Brock goes out of bounds for a Kalamazoo College throw-in.
Out of bounds again. Going to stay with Kalamazoo. Quick throw in.
Kalamazoo really taking it to Hope to start the second half.
And you have to admire their aggressiveness so far in this half. See some contact there. A couple guys go to the turf. Going to go the other way. McCormick walking over to it. Going to send it back down for Hope College.
And a great shield by Steve Vinnig there. Having some words with the referee. A lot of contact on that play.
McCormick fires one down. Nearly to midfield. Hope is able to come away with it. Now Kalamazoo possesses. This is going to be Ben Meshke on that right side. Tries to play it in. McCormick slides down and corrals it.
And Daniel Chin having a great second half. He actually started the second half for Kalamazoo College.
Yeah, he came off the bench in the first half. Kept him in there, as you noted.
And he's playing in the middle now. You got some action at left back start. Or halfway through the first half, I'd say. Hagman controls.
McCormick with a good punt down there to get it into Hope's possession. And we do have a whistle here on that far side there by the scoreboard. Going to head back down towards Kalamazoo. They're really keeping possession to start this second half. And that's going to open up opportunities for them. They continue to keep it down on their attacking side of the field.
Oh, and I agree with that 100%. But Hope College needs to maintain the ball in the midfield. They did a great job of that in the first half to start it. And now we're seeing the consequences when you're not doing that. Kalamazoo attacking a lot to start the second half. And like I mentioned earlier, when you attack a lot, you're going to get some goals.
Yeah, good things are going to happen, and this is a good thing here. A good opportunity for Kalamazoo as this is their fourth corner kick of this match already with 36 minutes remaining. Second half, crosses it in there. Hope with a good job trying to get it out of there. Collected off Kalamazoo, out of bounds. And Hope will have it. Going to be Steve Binning. Looks like going to take it just outside the box.
And it looks like Curly's bleeding.
Going to get a quick break in the action. Clock is stopped.
Called a handball on that play, but I think it hit him in the face.
Ryan Melgar is going to come in for Kalamazoo as they let Hurley get the bleeding under control here. McCormick now.
Really a very important player for Kalamazoo College.
Yeah, he's been in on a lot of action, especially in that first half, making things happen. Trying to get opportunities for his team.
Here's Mason. Good attacking player, Mason.
Yeah, had a couple guys on him there. And he's kind of confused there at that whistle.
He tried to get around them and use his hands. Can't do that. A good call there by the referee.
And Griffin Hamill here. Going to set something up. Guys it past midfield. Off the head
That's
of Hope
very
College.
important because it creates opportunities like that.
Ben Hagman comes away with it. Binnig.
Here's Woodside here on the counterattack for Hope College. Looks to combine with Brock. Didn't quite understand each other.
And Hope hasn't been as clean with their passes and their dribbling ability in this second half. Would you say that for me?
Oh, I agree with that 100%. Which is why they're not maintaining possession as much as they'd like to. And Kalamazoo College, on the other hand, they looked a lot more crisp, a lot more ready to attack. Good pressure there by Bryant. But McCormick is able to clear that ball. Mason wins it for Hope. Tries to look middle for Brock. Can't find him. Kalamazoo here combining and completing passes. A lot more than they did in the first.
This is Pisto, plays it back. That was Nord. Hope not with it. Ben Hagman controls it. Passes it out wide. Comes across. That one's going to go to goal. Hamill with it now for the Hornet.
Hamill very involved in this game. Less so in this second half.
And that's due to lack of hope opportunities on the offensive end for them.
Here's Pink. Watch for Pink here on the wing. Dangerous ball. And another Kalamazoo College corner kick. They continue to knock on the door here, Clayton.
Yeah, this is going to be their 5th corner of the match here, and it's always a good thing when you can get it in that corner and great opportunities, scoring opportunities.
Via the corner.
Yeah, and we haven't seen any of that so far here as we have 32 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. We do have a man down on the field, a Hope player.
And it looks like Connor Fowler there is
He's being
cramping up.
attended to.
He's just cramping up. It's very usual for a freshman to start cramping up, especially since he's not used to getting these kind of minutes. He's played this whole match. Jackie Veld coming in for Connor Fowler here.
Entering the lineup for the Flying Dutchman, number 11.
What did you see out of Veld in that first half?
He played the 6. He played the center defensive mid, and he did a great job of controlling the ball and making good runs. He's a very smart player, and he can play multiple positions, as we've seen here. But I think he's a bit more comfortable at right back. Played a lot of right back this freshman year. He's a very quick player out in the wing. He can make very dangerous passes. But we'll see. Fowler headed into the locker room, probably going to get some mustard to get rid of those cramps.
Some mustard?
Yeah. Mustard helps cramps. Here's Kalamazoo.
Setting up that corner kick here for Kalamazoo. Clock is back running. 32 minutes, 30 seconds. Go in the second half. 0-0. Cross in there off the head of Hope. The shot blocked there. Kalamazoo couldn't quite come away with a shot on goal there. McCormick with it again.
Look at that pump by Blair McCormick.
One skied far down. Field looks like it's going to be face down. And go to Kalamazoo. Out of bounds.
For a throw-in. Clayton, what do you think of Kalamazoo here in the second half?
I think they've come out with a really aggressive mentality. They understood that there was opportunities to be had scoring. Somebody's got to score in this game, in this match, presumably, unless we're going to end this thing on a 0-0 tie. But, you know, that's got to be their mentality, that somebody's going to break the tie. And why not be aggressive and why not it be them, you know, from their standpoint and from Hope's standpoint. There's still a lot of time for them to kind of turn this momentum around in the second half. And when you're down in momentum, it's good to look up at the scoreboard and only be down or
And
have
looked
a
at
tie
you're
game.
tied, yeah.
Yeah. So there's definitely opportunities for both teams here.
Oh, and I agree with that, and I think Hope does have the opportunity here. They for sure have the talent. There's no talent like this to turn things around. So not just in this game, but in the season in general.
Yeah, it's awful early here in the season. Certainly enough time left in this game for either team to get on the board and secure a victory.
Kalamazoo plays a dangerous ball here for Pink. The 1-and-1 cuts inside, back out. Binnick prevents it from going out. Pink raised his hand. He thought it was a corner kick. Kalamazoo regains possession once again, combining. A dangerous ball here. Lays it back to Pink. Kalamazoo continues knocking on the door. Here's Sam Mason on the counterattack. He's got a lot of space.
Mason at pace.
Looks to combine with Hooker.
Kicked out. And a horde of substitutions coming in for the Dutchman.
Dalton Bruce, the sophomore.
Jared Wondergem
Out
as
of
well.
Bloomington,
Christian Dalt, we're
Illinois.
seeing him enter the game as well. He had that shot on goal in the first half. So he's looking to score, and then that's what somebody has to do here with 29 minutes remaining. Somebody trying to get on the board.
Binnick trying to dribble the ball up the field. One by Brusso, but one again by Pink, who looks wide. With Meshke. Belger trying to combine with Meshke again, but loses the ball for Kalamazoo throwing. Tonio Pisto played the ball in here.
And we're going to see Aiden Hurley, number 23, as you see him run back on the field. He came out bleeding about 5-10 minutes ago. But he's been key for some of those scoring opportunities for Kalamazoo, so we see him check back in.
Keep an eye out for Daniel Chin. Came out for Daniel Chin, who's had a great second half. So we'll see how that affects Kalamazoo here.
So Meshke plays it over to Hurley.
Slugger looks wide to Pisto. Finds Bryant up top. A whistle here. James Raymond.
Went down there for a second, but able to get up. It's good to see.
.27 minutes left here in the second half. Still a 0-0 game. They're McCormick here with the goal kick. Or with the free kick, I should say. Drives the ball up the field, looking for Dalton Brusso. Kalamazoo able to possess the ball. And here's Hurley.
Hurley at pace. Fires one in there. That is going to be a shot on goal and another save there for Blair McCormick.
Luckily, it got deflected.
And what can you say about Blair McCormick so far in this match? I mean, he's been solid. What are your thoughts on his play this far?
I think he's a player of the match here for college.
Yeah, he's really keeping them in it. I mean, there's not much going on offensively, but he's been able to keep them right in this thing where if they are to make one goal, that they'd be ahead. He's put them in that position.
Right.
And you can say the same about Griffin Hamill on the other side for Kalamazoo.
Well, Blair McCormick's had the play of the game with that crucial save.
Yep, absolutely.
To keep the game tied at 0-0 earlier in this second half.
And that'll just be recorded as one save on the stat sheet, but that was a huge play in this match for Hope, as we see a player down there getting up. Play is still going here. Under 26 minutes to play left in this second half. Kalamazoo and Hope knotted up at 0. Either team on the board. Clayton Safety alongside Fermin Duran here from Van Andel Stadium at Hope College. Both teams looking to get that first win of the MIAA season. Start off on the right foot. And Fowler is going to come in. Checking out of the match is going to be Ben Hagman, who's one of those solid guys in that midfield for Hope. Talk about what he brought today. I mean, we still might see him later on, but I'll talk about his play.
I think Ben's done a great job defensively. He was very involved in multiple tackles here, winning the ball back for Hope. But he hasn't completed the amount of passes that he usually does. He wasn't involved in offense as much as he would have liked to, and I mean that's tough to see. But I have no doubt that he'll come back and be more effective.
Do we expect to see him later on in this one?
Oh, absolutely.
Just get a little bit of a breather here as we're under 25 minutes remaining. Hope has it here, looking for a free kick.
James Raymond here trying to drive this ball in. Important play. Great ball. And once again, Devin Butler with a great effort, and he hits the post. What a great ball by James Raymond. And those are the key plays that Hope College needs to continue to get.
And that's why they have Raymond back there making those kicks. That's important as well, but Devin Butler not able to get it in the back of the net, as we saw. That's one of those opportunities, like you said, that Hope's going to have. It's just going to take one opportunity for either team that's going to be capitalized upon. It's going to put them ahead.
And all it takes is one goal to switch the momentum.
Yeah, and
So
it might just
hopefully
take
that gets them going.
It might just take one goal to win this as well. So still haven't seen it.
Ashke looks fine, but misses the ball. And here's Dalton Brousseau. Fielding, 2 defenders. Gains possession, look for Jack Weld. Who, in an attempt to combine with Jared Wondergem, loses the ball. Throw in for Kalamazoo College here.
Yeah, just kind of a miscommunication there with Wondergem. Raymond has it. Wondergem.
Trying to combine with Dalt, loses the ball. And we see Hope College here maintaining possession of the ball. Jared Wondergem here getting the call. And another set piece for Hope College. We'll see what Raymond can do.
It's so important to have a guy like Raymond who can take this set piece here.
Play dangerous crosses like he has all game.
Yep.
Beautiful ball here by James Raymond. Almost headed in by Holden Dipple, but controlled by Griffin Hamill. Both
Just a little bit too far in
game.
there, near the goal.
Now we're starting to see the game even out. Finally seeing Hope College starting to attack a little bit
and they're
more.
gaining back some momentum. And that starts with possession of the ball, like we talked about early on. Who's going to possess the ball more, put themselves in better opportunities to score.
And every Every free kick past half field gives James Raymond a great opportunity to play a good ball in here.
There's another good
What
one.
a great ball.
He's
Oh,
headed.
Butler tries to head it in, unable to do so, but another great ball by James Raymond. That's at least 3.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been on point all night, and he was able to connect there again with Devin Butler, who we see has that speed. He's able to get away from defenders and put himself in a good position a couple times. Couldn't put it away a couple times, but very close.
But like I said, it's very important because every single foul and every single call that Hope is able to get past half field, James Raymond can put the ball in like that. And
Yeah, and we're
create a-
seeing them to start to get those
Right.
here as we approach 20 minutes remaining in the second.
so it may not seem like a big deal when you get a foul slightly past half field, but when you have a guy like James who can drive the ball in like that,
It can be
it's very
dangerous.
important. Yeah.
Kalamazoo not able to control it there. Oh, cross midfield again.
Talk about the spark that Butler has been ever since he came in.
Yeah, he's shown flashes of what he can do. Get them great opportunities on the offensive end in that attacking third of the field.
Butler hasn't had the career that he's wanted to have here at Hope. Nagged by injuries year after year. Finally seems to start to be consistently healthy, and you can see the product of that. He's playing a great game.
You can imagine what he can do with the entire season. Cross your fingers that he'll stay healthy and not be nagged by any injuries, but he's showing what he can do for this Hope College men's team.
Another throw in here for Kalamazoo.
Yep, that's Matt Smolinski on that right side, and now through in there by Pisto.
Dangerous ball for Hurley here.
Yeah, and Hurley got right in front of McCormick. It's going to go Hope College's way.
For a goal kick.
Blair McCormick, how many goal kicks has he had in this match in both goalies? We've seen a lot of those after team not able to capitalize with the goal.
Chin back in here for Kalamazoo. Looks wide to Hurley.
McCormick controls it.
And the freshman Ryan Melgers played a heck of a game. Kalamazoo holding the ball there. Dipple maintains control. Looks middle for Veld. Gets fouled. Binnick tries to play the ball quickly to Devin, but is unable to do so. And you need a little bit more patience.
Yeah, it did seem like Steve Binning rushed that one there, trying to make something happen, but
Great idea. Just wasn't able to make the pass. Or complete the pass, I should say. Here's Hamill again. Won by Jack Veld. Jack's doing a great job playing there. The center defensive mid. He played that position in high school. Watch out here. Kalamazoo and the
and a beautiful break up there by one Steve Binning.
great tackle by Steve Binnick.
He's had a great match all night. That whole defensive line keeping things away
He's
from the
played
goal.
very well.
Yeah, they're limiting those opportunities, which is their job back there.
Dipple tries to look for Dalton in the corner. Can't connect. Early with a turn. Won by Dalton Brusso. And miscommunication once again by Hope College trying to combine there. Here's Kalamazoo. Looking middle. It looked like Jack Valdez hurt. Oh, he stands up. It's good to see. Very physical player, Jack Valdez. Always goes in hard for those tackles, just like Ben Hagman.
Here's an opportunity for Pisto here.
And Isaac Brock getting ready to come in.
Pisto puts one in there deep.
Into Hurley. Hurley on the wing. Able to take on a defender. Looks across.
And a good job by McCormick breaking on that ball and breaking it up.
Battered away by Blair McCormick. Having a heck of a game as well.
Substitution.
Yeah, so far, like you said, he'd be the player of this game, and we talked about it a few games ago. It's not necessarily you want your goalie to play well, but that's the only guy that's made a play for your team. Not the best thing. You want to see some things on the offensive end as well.
Could not say that better. You always want your best player to not be a goalie, because that means your team gets shot on a lot. McCormick here wins the ball again. Look wide to Butler, who has speed. Butler at pace, taking the ball, attacking third of the field. Beautiful skill. Gets shielded by the Kalamazoo defender. Butler loves playing hard too.
He brings that energy in. We saw him come off the bench early on in that first half, and he's brought energy ever since he came on to the field. And you saw it there. You know, he's ready and willing to make some plays on offense.
And put his body on the line too. Campbell once again with a goal kick for Kalamazoo College.
13 and a half minutes remaining in this match between Kalamazoo and Hope here at Van Andel Stadium. Tied up 0-0. Looking for somebody to break a tie here.
Can't talk enough about Daniel Chin. He's had a great game in the midfield for Kalamazoo College. An errant pass here, won by David White on the Kalamazoo defensive third. Controlled. Shot by Jack Weld. Jack Weld has a great shot. Got to continue knocking on the door. We'll see. Great effort here on both sides. 12 minutes to go. Tied game. Kick off here the MIAA season for the Hope men's soccer team. Kalamazoo College men's soccer. Cleared there by Kalamazoo defender for a Hope College throw-in.
Substitution.
Coming in for Hope right now, Sam Mason.
Throwing him out on the wing there for Devin Butler, who gave us some great minutes. $11 minutes left here. Throw in for Kalamazoo College.
Kalamazoo, we saw coming in beginning of this half, they came out really aggressive, was able to possess the ball a lot more than Hope, but we've seen Hope change the tide here. They get it back, and we're kind of back and forth ever since.
And look here, look at that ball. Plays it to Brock, unable to control it. Mason trying to play it back in. Does. He was on sides too. Dangerous ball by Sam Mason. And Hope is now turning the tables here. Attacking a lot more here in the latter half of this second half. Russo looks to Dipple. Plays it back to McCormick. Picks that up. It's wide to Raymond. Raymond controls with his head. Loses the ball though. Here is Kalamazoo College. Denning is able to win the ball, and here's David White for the counterattack. White controls the ball in the midfield, splits two defenders.
White was running at pace and just got knocked over. Looks like Hope's going to get that call.
And another dangerous spot.
Yeah, and guess who is walking up to the ball right now? James Raymond.
I would not be surprised if we put one in here. 9 minutes to go. I think Dalton's trying to convince James to let him take it here, but and it's gonna be Brusso. Russo plays a great ball. Controlled by, good save by Hamill. Still in the box. Great save by Hamill. And a great ball by Dalton Brusso.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe they wanted to switch up that angle there. He's got the right foot. Raymond, the southpaw, as they say.
Boxing terminology. Here's Chin. Unable to complete the pass. Russo here in the middle. Picks on two defenders. Great tackle by the Kalamazoo defender. Hope is really taking it to Kalamazoo right now.
8 minutes remaining here. Just under 8 minutes here in this match. You can tell Hope has kind of ramped up their intensity here as they're trying to put something in goal. Binnig taking it out. Back to Hamill, who quickly gets it out. Turned over. Hope has it with a decent opportunity here.
Here's Dalt. Christian Dalt's a very dangerous player, especially near the box.
He was aggressive in there trying to
Here's
create an
Kalamazoo in the
opportunity.
counterattack. But Raymond controls it perfectly and plays it out wide to David White. White controls with his chest and looks back to Jack Veld. Veld loses the ball.
Substitution here for Kalamazoo. That's Ben Menschke, number 18, and Thomas Bryant, number 14. Both checking in this last about 6.5 minutes here. Both teams trying to find that lineup that's going to get them a goal and get them out of here with a win late.
And it's important to have fresh legs the last 5-6 minutes of the game. Jack Veld with a foul here. We'll see if Kalamazoo can play a good ball.
Every opportunity here down the stretch is huge. Not going to be many more. Kalamazoo, that cross in there. Broken up by that Hope back line.
This is dangerous here. Hope College with numbers. Great ball by David White, looking for Christian Dahl, who controls the ball. Unable to maintain it in the box.
It's been like 10 minutes I've heard anything.
It's a good cross, but handled by Hamill.
Oh, couldn't hear anything.
Good ball by David White there. 5 minutes to play here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Beautiful facility at Hope College. Prestige Division III program.
I think I'm good, thanks though. Yeah, I'm fine.
And Mason tries a shot with his left, unable to convert. Handled easily by Griffin Hamill. Hamill picked his head up. Sends a long punt. Headed by
Hamill's
Dibble.
done a good job all night of putting those things far out there and giving his guys a shot. 4.5 to play here.
Jeremy here with the throw in. This for Dahl, who controls the ball with his chest. Shields it. Turns. Splits two defenders. Looks wide for Mason. Plays a dangerous ball to Isaac Brock. Sam Mason's had a good game today. He's played well. Here's Hurley.
Kalamazoo trying to rush it up the field. Three and a half minutes remaining in regulation.
You can
Hope
see,
back with it. Yeah, there's that sense of urgency we're starting to see here.
you
as
can see Coach
time's
Lee
running
Shop
out.
there telling his boys to go. Only have 3 minutes left here.
Yeah, you can be patient. You want your team to be patient all game, but at this point,
You want to win the game in regulation, too.
yeah, absolutely.
Steve Binnick there, able to win the ball.
Here's White at pace. Gets it stripped. Kalamazoo. Play on.
And I don't think Pink realized he was offsides there. Jack Bell's hit the ground a lot this.
Hope has it here in that attacking third as we are under 2.5 minutes to play in regulation. Like you said, teams want to win this thing in regulation. Hope has it on their side. Kalamazoo gets it back though. And we have a whistle. It's going to go back to Kalamazoo. Approaching 2 minutes to play in regulation.
Kalamazoo College here. Trying to drive the ball up the field. Mistimed header there by Dalton Brusso, but still able to control it and play the ball up the field. Back to Hamill for Kalamazoo College. Plays the ball up the field. Looking for Pink.
A little bit of a collision there between Raymond and Pink goes out. Kalamazoo throws it in. Early had it. Lost it. Kalamazoo keeps possession. Is Crowder. Saw a lot from him early, but here he comes down the field. Puts one in there. Hope like they come away with it.
Good job by Fowler there to get the ball away. With the
We
box.
are under a minute remaining here in regulation in this second half, 0-0.
Clock to stop here.
Yeah, 47.5 now. The whistle blew. Going to be Kalamazoo's possession. Their attacking side of the field.
White pulls the ball. Shields it away from Hurley. Errant pass here handled. And watch out for the counterattack here. Dalton Brousseau. A little bit too long of a touch here.
Yeah, put it out just too far in front of him. McCormick does punch it out.
Dangerous ball there by James Raymond. Back to his keeper.
Under 10 seconds here, McCormick gonna guy went out here. There's Hurley trying to make something happen, and we are headed to overtime. At the end of regulation, 0-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would direct your attention to the field, we would like to extend a very special welcome to our youth soccer teams joining us today. Walking out with the teams today are the USA team, coached by Pete Ambrosi, and the Holland Recreation team, coached by Carl Gabriels. Sponsorship of the Youth Soccer Partnership is made possible through the generosity of USA Soccer. Hope College men's and women's soccer teams would like to thank them for their ongoing support. Youth teams, we thank you for attending tonight's game, and good luck in your respective seasons. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for today's men's varsity contest between the Hornets of Kalamazoo College and your Hope College Flying Dutchmen. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Kalamazoo, starting with the goalkeeper, number 0, Griffin Hamill. Number 3, Matthew Benedetti. Number 4, Robert Denerel. Number 5, Mikey Schwartz. Number 6, Antonio Pisto. Number 7, Jacob Pink. Number 8, Ryan Melger. Number 11, Nicholas Crowder. Number 14, Thomas Bryant. Number 19, Jonathan Nord. And number 23, Aiden Hurley. Kalamazoo College is coached by Lumumba Shabazz. And now here's the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Starting with the goalkeeper, a sophomore from Wadsworth, Illinois, number 22, Blair McCormick.
All right, we are ready for some overtime soccer here between Hope and Kalamazoo at Van Andel Stadium on campus Hope College. Clayton Safety alongside Fermin Duran. Just about 30 seconds until we'll be back underway here with overtime play. Both teams not able to get a goal on the board, and that leaves us here with extra soccer to play. 15 minutes will be on the clock here.
10 minutes.
It looks like it's going to be 10 minutes. My mistake, and Kalamazoo is going to start with possession. We're in overtime here, so. We are in golden goal format here in overtime, meaning it's a sudden death. First to score will win the match. There's going to be quite a sense of urgency here in this extra period.
Fowler here, the freshman, Minnesota. He's played a heck of a game today.
Went out of bounds. Was close
the entire
there.
Hope back line has done a great job today. So we'll see who finally break through. Kalamazoo here, continue the ball in the back of the field. Looking up. Brock trying to sneak a pass in. Ball controls. Crosses it. A good effort by Isaac Rock. Great ball by Sam Mason once again. Very involved defensively here, especially in the second half.
Kalamazoo, Griffin Hamill. Gonna play it out. His own goal. Booth another one, and Kalamazoo comes away with it. Whistle blown.
Kalamazoo player on the ground here. Looks like it's Schwartz.
Looks like he's okay. Just
Looks like Hope College is going to play it back here to Kalamazoo. Eight minutes to go here in overtime. Here's Nord. Looks to play it long. Fake controls it with his chest. And he cuts in. Another cut. Play the cross in.
that was Meshke. Hope came away with it there. Off of what looked like was going to be a good scoring opportunity for Kalamazoo.
And Nord able to shield the ball here and pass it back to Hamill.
Raymond battling, does come away with it. James Raymond, you can't talk enough about how well he's played here tonight for Hope College. But
And Pink has done a great job playing this game, but Raymond's done an even better job of containing him.
yeah, it's been kind of back and forth
It's
between
been a
the
great
two.
battle, yeah.
Ben Hagman back in here in overtime and had it, lost it. Kalamazoo with it. This is Hurley for 23. Plays it over to Pisto.
It's good to see
Leads his man Pink. Pink in the box. Tries to play it over. Deflected off Hope College. They're going to get the ball.
and it's good to hear that some alumni here are tuning into the game. Just received a quick text from Willie Bennick. Shout out to him. Former Hope College player. Dipple plays it wide to Butler. Or to David White, excuse me. Great move here. Cuts inside. Looks to Brock. And that's one of the keys I talked about earlier in the game. David White is one of those players that can take on defenders one-on-one and
The best dribbler
Yeah.
on the team as well. You
Very
talked
good
about
dribbler.
that earlier.
him and Isaac Brock.
Kalamazoo slowing it down. They're going to get it back to their goalkeeper. That's Griffin Hamill. He's had a good game today as well. When controlled by Steve Benning.
Brock plays it off to David White. Controlled by Hamill. 5 minutes to play here. In overtime. Hamill looks up. Wants the ball up the field.
And if one team doesn't get something going here, they find ourselves in another overtime and then possibly a 0-0 tie, which would be pretty rare.
You don't like seeing ties. You always want to see a team come out on top. Here's Christian Dalt. Looking to shoot. Does. Unable to get a good shot here. Handled easily by Hamill. Once again. And Hope College with 10 shots on goal now. To Kalamazoo's 6.
Kalamazoo in that attacking third. This is Hurley. Hurley's been very active, having the ball in his possession a lot
Oh,
tonight.
watch out here. Pink with the shot.
Oh, very close by Pink. Curved that one. It looked like it could have hit that corner there, but not quite. Goes wide. 3.5 minutes remaining. We see a substitution here.
Daniel Chin back in the game for Kalamazoo College.
Three minutes remaining. Blair McCormick going to try to punch one downfield. Hope not able to win that one. Hagman ends up coming away with it. Back to Raymond. Punches one towards midfield.
Great shield by Isaac Brock here.
Yeah, and a good job winning that battle. Here's Christian Dalt. Tries to play it up. Raymond's on the chase. And Hope's going to have it. quickly throws it in.
And a Hope College corner kick here. Very good scoring opportunity.
What do you think they're going to look for here on this corner? From what you see setting up here.
Gonna look for the back post, and there it is. Looks like it's Brock with the turn, trying to play the ball in, and he does. Here, look for Dalt. And cleared out by Nord. Watch out here. Fowler loses the ball. And Bryant out on the attack. Looks wide to Pink, and this is dangerous.
Pink, he's going to get a clear shot at across there. Just too far. Finds its way bouncing towards that left side. Kept in. Now out of bounds. And they're going to keep it this way with Kalamazoo as we approach. We're just over 1 minute to play in this first overtime period. Neither team able to break through here. Still 0-0. Hope with their 11 shots on goal. Kalamazoo with 6. We're under 1 minute now officially to play in this overtime period. Kalamazoo looking to have an opportunity here. This Pink.
Pink tries to split the defenders. Cuts back out. Doesn't get the call. Stands back up. Gets the call now.
Yep, and he hit the turf a couple of times there. And the Hope fans and their bench not happy with that whistle there, but nonetheless, going to be the call.
So 24 seconds here left to play. Could be the last opportunity of the first overtime here for Kalamazoo College.
Yep, and they're going to make sure it is. Kind of waiting here. Take a look at the clock and goes across in there, and a great opportunity. It's just too high. Lost concentration on that one. That's going to take us into a second overtime period here from Van Andel Stadium. 0-0. Hope and Kalamazoo in just a few minutes will resume play between Hope and Kalamazoo. But Fermin, what are you seeing in that overtime period between the two teams? They're both trying to be aggressive, but who do you think got closer to really breaking through and ending this thing?
I think in the first 5 minutes, Hope College, and in the second 5 minutes, Kalamazoo. You saw Pink with the shot. They grazed the post, and that header at the last play. But Hope also came out strong, and we'll see who's able to come out on top here in the second overtime.
Yep, we got three scenarios here. Either Hope is going to put one in, Kalamazoo will put one in, or we'll end in a tie here after a second 10-minute period. So this will be the last period, no matter what happens. We're hoping somebody can put one in and kind of create some excitement here. The fans have been watching. It's been a well-played game, just nothing really going on the offensive side for either team.
So Clayton, give me your prediction. Who do you think is going to come out on top, or will there be a tie?
From how the game's going so far, I'm going to go with a tie, just because there's been so much time elapsed in this match, and nobody's put one in the back of the net so far. So I'm gonna stick with that, just because.
You don't see it changing.
Yeah, there's been some good opportunities on both sides. I'll give you that, but at the same time, it's been good goalkeeping on both sides, which is going to eventually keep both teams out of the net. But I hope we do see a goal here, one way or the other, and like I said, create some excitement. The Hope fans wouldn't be happy if it was Kalamazoo, but
Time will tell.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll find out. This will be our last period here. And what do you think? You put me on the spot.
I hope Hope College comes away with a goal here and is able to get their first MIAA victory to start the season.
And both teams, and we talked about it at length, mostly in that first half. Both teams want to start out their MIAA.
Both good programs started off.
They want to start off on the right foot, and both teams didn't have the non-conference season that they would have liked to have. You can kind of right that tonight and start off on a new foot. But we're back underway in this second overtime period. Hope College with possession of it. They're doing a good job of keeping in that attacking third. Corner, battle for it. Hope comes away with it. Great opportunity here. Man, a great
effort by Jack
great
Veld.
play.
I think if he
by
went
Hurley
down,
for Kalamazoo as well.
right, but I think if Veld goes down there, he could get the call. Could have got the call. Butler lays it back to Dibble, who looks up and tries to find Dull.
That one a hard deflection. Gonna go out of bounds. Kalamazoo gonna get things going here for their offense. This is Hurley. He's been very active around the ball all night.
Very dangerous ball here. Errant pass by Kalamazoo. And Dalt could win it. And he does!
And he does!
What a goal by Christian Dalt to end the match.
Christian Dalt has been aggressive all night, and we saw him finally finish one off for Hope College. They're going to win this thing in double overtime for me. Unbelievable.
And an errant pass there by the Kalamazoo College left back, Matthew Benedettini.
And after seeing no scoring.
Really a great through ball if you're an offensive player.
Yeah, absolutely. After seeing
don't
no
want-
scoring all night, Christian Dalt puts one in the back of the net for Hope College as they're going to win this thing 1-0. Alongside Fermin Duran, I'm Clayton Safey. Thank you for joining us tonight. And thank you to all of our crew and cameramen out there. So Hope College with the 1-0 win. We'll see you next time here on Hope College live stream.
Hit the road.
Honey, did you remember to bring the GPS?
Nope.
Oh. Well, you have an app on your phone to tell us how to get where we're going?
I do not.
Really? So you have an actual map, like the kind that are hard to fold?
Uh-uh.
You just know where you're going?
No idea.
Don't be this guy when it comes to financial planning. LVZ Advisors. We'll help get you there.
Hey, we're a little lost. Do you know where the lake is?
Yeah.